Imagine a world where one empire controls nearly everything. Its roads stretch for thousands of miles, its armies undefeated, and its name strikes fear into hearts across continents. This was Rome. But how did the greatest empire in human history rise so high and then collapse into ruins? This is the story of the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. Rome began as a tiny village on the banks of the Tiber River around 753 BCE. According to legend, it was founded by Romulus, who killed his own brother Remus to claim the throne. Suspenseful start, right? But reality was even more powerful. Rome grew not just through strength, but through strategy. The early republic mastered warfare and diplomacy, absorbing enemies, offering citizenship, and building alliances. By 146 BCE, after crushing Carthage in the Punic Wars, Rome wasn't just a city, it was the undisputed superpower of the Mediterranean. In 27 BCE, Julius Caesar's heir, Octavian, became Augustus, the first Roman emperor. This marked the start of the Roman Empire. What followed was known as Pax Romana, a 200-year period of relative peace and prosperity. Rome built aqueducts, colosseums, and roads that still exist today. Its armies reached as far as Britain, North Africa, and the Middle East. Latin, their language, became the root of many modern tongues. But even in peace, the seeds of destruction had already been planted. As emperors changed, greed and corruption seeped in. Some, like Nero and Caligula, ruled with cruelty and madness. The economy weakened. Invasions began. And then came a decision that would change everything. In 285 CE, Emperor Diocletian split the empire in two, Eastern and Western Rome, to manage it better. But instead of saving Rome, it divided its strength. While the Eastern Roman Empire, later known as Byzantium, would survive for 1,000 more years, the Western Empire began to crumble. Barbarian tribes like the Visigoths, Vandals, and finally the Ostrogoths invaded. Rome was sacked in 410 CE and again in 455 CE. Then, in 476 CE, the last Western Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was overthrown by a Germanic general. The Roman Empire was no more. But Rome didn't vanish completely. Its influence can still be felt today in law, language, architecture, and government. From democracy to republicanism, even our alphabet, all trace back to Rome. Its fall wasn't just a collapse, it was a transformation of the world. So what can we learn from the rise and fall of Rome? That no empire, no matter how mighty, is immune to time, corruption, and change. But great stories never die. If this story kept you hooked, imagine what else history hides in its shadows. Subscribe now to HistasO, where history comes alive like never before. See you in the next video.